you think there's a mental crisis out here? And then you can also broaden it if you feel so.
Well, I mean, yes. From a home and local perspective to a worldwide perspective, yeah, there's a mental health crisis in the sense that human trafficking is $1 billion business. Don't even want to call it a business like that. Human trafficking shouldn't even be in the same sentence as
Mhm.
business, yet it yields billions of dollars.
Yeah, those 2 words you think wouldn't even be in the same category.
Human trafficking,
Yeah.
right? Um, I went down to a 8-hour symposium with the Coalition Against Sexual Exploitation. It was against human trafficking that was held a couple months ago. And the organization is called CASE, Coalition Against Sexual Exploitation. $1 billion industry, human trafficking. Why is this okay? Where in the minds of anyone is that shit okay?
Yeah.
To be out here just snatching up people, selling them, raping them, treating them any kind of way that they want to.
It's basically kinda like it's like slavery, like
It
forced
is.
slavery,
It is
right?
slavery. 100% slavery. Still taking place. People are like, oh, slavery ended. Dude, it's still taking place. Human trafficking is $1 billion industry. Yeah, it's a mental health crisis, my G. Why is that even a thing? People say the war on drugs. What the war on drugs? Real talk, the war on drugs is just to see who controls it the most.
Mhm. Who has the power?
Who has the power over it? I mean, why does fentanyl exist? I mean, certain drugs, if I'm not mistaken, exist because they were formulated to help certain, diseases and things of that magnitude. But I mean, a mind frame full of debauchery and detestable imaginations will do whatever it chooses to do, which would then take me back to, is there a mental health crisis? I mean, yeah, still, yeah, bro. I mean, I believe we're all, God consciousness, and God consciousness exists everywhere at all times to the best of its ability, doing whatever it wants to because it's God consciousness. It's omnipotent and infinite and will imagine as many different things as it wants to. If I'm not mistaken, something along the line says, I create war and I create peace.
Mhm.
So depending on what aspect we're looking at, spiritually or not, but as far as, just on some human connectivity, yeah, bro, humongous crisis.
It's crazy now that when you talked about it, because initially I think when people say, "Oh, mental health crisis," we think about, people on the streets or people with like, schizophrenia. But then it also thinks like, those people who are funding and running like a human trafficking ring have some mental issues themselves to
That's a
be
mental health issue,
to
my
be
G.
okay with it.
100%. That's a mental health issue.
Yeah.
A mental health issue all the way around. As a matter of fact, and at times, it's even been shown, I mean, in movies and television shows and what have you, the person who's committing said atrocity loses their shit when said atrocity is committed against them.
The irony?
The irony. Dude is mafia boss, sex trafficker, what have you,
Mhm.
makes his living, her living, makes their living off of horrendous acts committed against mankind.
Mhm.
But then somebody does something to their child or cousin or relative or this, that, and the other, and they can't believe it.
Mhm. It reminds me of like don't get high on your own supply.
What are we talking about? Yeah, bro, mental health crisis, absolutely. The people who, suffer from schizophrenia and hallucinations and all of those things, absolutely.
Mhm.
But the ones who are deliberately acting out these atrocities, knowing, fully knowing,
Yeah.
fully knowing, right and wrong, fully knowing, because if it happens to them, fully knowing.